I can join on. Let me leave the party. I'm gonna join through my phone, okay?
That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Pandas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Feeling some heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end down the gut. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up. Looking for room. It's Jackson. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
They'll send out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the ref. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Catch in the middle, it's Farmer. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Mountaineers are on the move. He'll keep it himself. Bowls his way forward. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGooligan. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. He's there to make the stop. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Strikes the blow. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense. This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Dances away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you in the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
They'll leave it with him. That's a 20. He's got space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there, and all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
The play action fake. It's amazing how quickly they get a rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it. Now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Knocked down for the tackle. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Catch in the middle. It's Shelton. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Off play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block, and the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The lone back's got it. Open space at the 25. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. Working that left side now.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him in the game.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be moved? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Lowers those pads. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Getting some heat. It's complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking to throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Escapes trouble. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Discards a man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kansas State quick to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes a connection. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can, quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a 1st down.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd down, going up top. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Akron is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 17 over the Pandas.
Leaves it with the back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught behind the line. It's Farmer. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Farmer. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gallagher. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Jackson. At the 45, on its way. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's picked off.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
These layoffs take place, there will not be a program. Those are workers who don't have their support.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Still running at the 40. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Gallagher. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. He wants to throw. He got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Pandas.
Got his man quickly.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Wildcats have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple after the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what...
Ball's out! That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the run, it's Jackson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. He's right on target. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. Puts one in the spin cycle. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Kansas State!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. The Mountaineers get it past the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the DB right with him to knock it away. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw. Grabbed on the outside, it's Farmer. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gallagher. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Shelton. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Play number 9 on this drive. Running back goes in motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be 1st down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They run the reverse. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Farmer. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. He'll do it himself. Just ran over it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's McGooligan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Fires into the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it the field of play. He couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Winding up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Berkeley. They'll enjoy this one all week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. On the move, it's Jackson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He'll pull it on the read. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it. Floats it out in space.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Now they'll run the draw. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gallagher. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Looking to move it through the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Farmer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the lead. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming.
He's got it down the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Shelton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 28. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Gallagher.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Gallagher.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. The sweet feet buy a little time. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Firing toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick completion on the out. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Looking at a 2nd and short now. From the gun. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They're going to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, it's Davis. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. He wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Davis. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. First down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll give it to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Makes the catch. It's Davis. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. He's got the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And he's just going to spike it. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nobody come here, baby.
Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete, ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Our Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a...
Go. Yeah. So it's my team gave us 707 yards in the air, bro. Say? Oh shit, nothing. We're gonna roll up. Gonna watch my game.
First down here for the offense.
3 interceptions. Damn.
Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking